Alright, the discussion time is up. Here are the rules for reply speech. After the speaker has spoken for 3 minutes, the bell rings like this. And after the spoken for 4 minutes, the bell will ring twice. The speaker has to stop. Now is the time for reply speech. We will now invite the opposition to present his reply speech. Time given is 4 minutes. Please begin.
Thank you to the Chairman and the timekeepers. A very good afternoon to the honorable educators, Chairman, Vice Chairman, timekeepers, members of the floors, and of course my witty opponent. So, as I, Tan Junqi, as the fourth speaker in the replies in the opposition team, which is the reply speaker, and I'm going to. Sorry, I'm going. Okay, I'm going to summarize today's debate and point out the main clashes in this debate. So let's just start. With the clashes. So from what I have heard today, the main clashes I have heard is the government, the allowance of sex selection technology. So you say that if the government has allowed this so-called sex selection technology, then the problem of gender inequality will become much more, will worsen the gender inequality. Gender inequality. Okay, let's make an example. So, like gang rape, gang rape, human trafficking, and even worse, wars will even occur. So this is the main questions that I have concluded right now, and I will just go to restating the two main teams. That is the two main teams. So let's start from the government team. So the government team has concluded with 3 main points. The first point is medical reasons that can prevent cancer, like testicle cancer, and not harmful to human gene. And the second point for the government team is family balancing. And the third point for the government team is preventing sex abortion. Whereas my teams, the opposition team, has also concluded 3 main points. And that is, the first thing, gender imbalance. Gender imbalance. The second thing is gender inequality that lives in the stereotypes of this society. And the third point is this technology is utterly useless. Okay, so why I say this? Okay, so I think that both teams did very well today for today's debate, but I think our team did much more better. Why? So let's make some contrast. So let's start from the first speaker of the government team, which is the medical reason, right? So you say that medical reason can prevent cancer, like testicle cancer, right? It's testicle cancer, and it is not harmful to the human gene. But come to think about it, that the problem of curing a disease is still remain unsolved, right? You can cure the so-called genetically disease that comes from your parents because it is not naturally born from this place. Okay. So what I want to say is this genetically cancer can be cured, but you still have the problem of curing some disease that will happen in your later years, the years later on. And now let's move on to the second speaker of the government. So you have made a rebuttal to my first speaker of the opposition team, which you say that the baby gender If the baby gender, if it is not, it finished. Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you very much.
The reply speaker has spoken for 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Now, let's invite the government to present the reply speech. Time given is also 4 minutes. Please begin.
Thank you to the chairperson and timekeeper. A very good afternoon to the judges, members on the floor, and my opponent. As the fourth speaker of the government team, I will begin a summary of the opposition team's point, the government team's point, and the summary of the whole debate. In this debate, the opposition team had talked about parents should be allowed to choose their baby gender will cause gender imbalance, gender inequality, and will cause the high cost technology. The government team has stated that parents should be allowed to choose their gender by medical reasons, family balancing, and to prevent sex-sensitive abortion. Although the opposition team's points are good, we strongly believe our points are better, as our first speaker has said. Sex selection should be allowed by medical reasons because it can prevent the birth of children of gender-linked disorders such as cervical cancer and testicular cancer. For example, for women who have pregnancy loss due to a chromosomal abnormality, women of advanced maternal age. Besides, my second speaker has said sex selection will let a family be balanced. For instance, parents have several children of one gender, but they want their next children to be one of the opposite. In addition, parents who tragically have lost their child and want their next child to be their next children, so they desire to have control over the preferred gender. Moreover, my second speaker also has spoken that sex selection abortion will be reduced. This is a well-known problem in parts of South Asia and East Asia, such as China, Nepal, and Pakistan, where a cultural preference for sons covered with economic and political influences. Our main crisis is sex selection. Technology will cause high cost. According to our research, many countries provide money to
Thank you. The reply speaker has spoken for 3 minutes and 6 seconds. We have now come to the end of the debate. Please adjourn for our adjudicators to make a decision. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, the adjudicators will give both of the teams some comments. First, let's invite Mr. Tan to give a comment.
I must say it's quite difficult for me to comment on this match because as senior 3 I expect a much better competition going on here. I can see that you have all prepared your materials, pages of words and all those paragraphs. I can see that you prepare well, but the way you present seems a little bit not that professional. According to your age on your senior 3, you should be at least more mature in presenting your points. Somehow, along the way, I feel that you guys are not really that respecting the match. But still, you can see that the others are preparing well and trying their best. But just try to control a little bit, restrain yourself just a little bit. Yeah. So sometimes just one role that unable to perform well will sabotage the whole team, and the team might get cannot proceed to the next round. So I really hope that as a team, you guys should I must say teamwork plays a much important role here, you see. So, yeah, next time just try to be more prepared and be stable and calm down yourself before you're presenting. But overall, the points are there. You can see that, especially the first speaker, you can see that you are reading lots of points. I'm not sure if you understand the points or not, but still you managed to read them out loud and clear, I think. Yeah. And okay, back to the points for each speaker. Yeah, but you can see that there are points that we have failed to rebut it exactly to the point. See, when you're talking about the risk or the disease that related to gender, you must be clear that whether the disease is affected or decided by the genes or the chromosome or the gender, because those are different things, and you have to explain it in a, I would say, simple and clear methods. Because if you just copy the information from website and you have failed to convince us as explaining it to us, it could sound confusing to us. What are you trying to presenting here? And yeah, when we are talking about the cost of implementing the selection of gender and compared to the cost of treating the disease, somehow we don't have a much more clear statistics. It seems like you just made it up. We can't really have clear numbers or statistics from this cost. As for the reply speakers of both teams, yeah, you can still improve. I'm sure you still have lots of room to Thank you.
Thank you. Next will be Mr. Jeffrey.
Okay, I guess you guys took my advice, right? Do more research on this genetic disease, right? Okay, I think it's very good. So you bring out all the genetic problems that maybe male and female can avoid this kind of situation, and you also provide a doctor's, right? A doctor's statement says that from US, right? That's how I'm not mistaken. Is it from US or what? A doctor's statement says that genetic disease is caused by gender's problem. I don't know if it's US or but I heard this kind of statement. US or other countries? But Germany is from there. Germany is from overseas. You are from US, right? Okay, never mind, it's okay lah. It's okay. It's good that you bring up this statement because this statement is strong. But unfortunately, you didn't use this statement to counter back. When she said about Germany, you can say about why you guys say that it's caused by genetic problems, right? You never shoot back. So you can POI them. If you POI them, then you can get marks already. So I was waiting, I was waiting for you to come on, load your gun and shoot him, shoot her. But you didn't do that, okay? So unfortunately, you can't get the marks. Overall, your point is good. Compared to the first match, this match is very good. You have improved a lot already. Very good. And from this side, you are saying that if you have this kind of you're allowed to choose baby gender, right? So male will increase. So therefore, the rate will be increased
in certain countries.
Are you saying that? So, but you are saying also allowing to choose baby gender is sexism. So you are saying this point. Are you contradicting yourself?
No, we're saying in certain countries because a lot of parents will be choosing one gender over the other. It can cause gender discrimination. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because they will prefer male over female.
But you are saying that if male increase, so the
Gender
rate case
discrimination.
will be increased.
Yeah, it's, we
But
have the
it
statistics.
sounds like you also being sexist with this kind of statement.
Okay.
Okay, never mind, it's okay. I let it to think for a day. Okay, overall it's very good because I always convinced by them. But after Jaegong stand up and show everyone, I think I've been convinced by you. So that's the changes of the sides, okay? So I think overall it's okay. I like this match compared to my first match. Honest speaking, first match you guys do all the readings. Okay, this match you guys improve a lot already. So I think I hope you win, okay? Okay. Okay, that's all. That's all for my comment.
Thank you. Next, the chief adjudicator, Miss Eng, will give a comment.
Yes, actually they have both of them have given a lot of comments, so I just announced the result. Everybody have put a lot of effort in this debate. So we announced the winner is a position. The speaker is Joey Kong.
Thank you. I would like to officially announce the opposition team as the winner for this round. Congratulations. This is the end of the round debate. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
그래. 우리 벌써 어렸던